What is going on? If it's your first time here on the channel, welcome on in, case hit hunters and card collectors alike. I'm your host, Vinny Blanc. I run a daily short series where we open one pack of Optic every day and give away a card free to a subscriber. So we're just doing some longer form content here. We're going to rip 40, 80, 120 packs of score a treat tonight. So our goal is pretty simple. We're just looking for Halloween parallels of Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Ashton Gentry, Shedeur Sanders, and see if we could do better than we did last time, getting a number to 399 George Pickens bat parallel. So here we go. Hopefully we'll have some of our regulars coming on through. If you're watching this on repeat, any cards that don't get claimed during the stream, as long as you're subscribed, you can claim the card for free. Just drop a comment with who you want. Full disclosure, I am trying to build the whole set, so as long as I have a double, I will send it out to you. That's kind of how we operate on this channel. We got hit with the copyright infringements last time, so we're going to try and do it without music. We'll see how it goes. Possibly looking for royalty-free music to use next time. But let's get started. I'll keep an eye on chat in case anybody is here live from YouTube. We should get some audio notifications, some cool interaction and stuff like that as people join, but without further ado, let's start ripping because it's going to take more than a minute to get through these 120 packs. Here we go. Starting off, Kyron Williams. We're going to get one rookie per pack. Vinny Testaverde. Jalen Noel is our rookie for that pack. So we'll start two separate piles. Let's see if we can get StreamerBot up and running. There we go. Now I can actually see what's going on. All right back into it. Pack number 2. I'll keep track for at least the first couple packs, and I'm going to forget, unfortunately. Hey, Ralphie Park is here. What's going on, Ralphie? I have not pulled any Packers yet, but you've only missed one pack, so how are things going? Glad to see you again. Second time showing up. Russell Wilson, Quinyon Mitchell, Fly Eagles Fly, and a Devin Neal. Yeah, I think, let me know. We hit 2 Packers we sent out to you last stream, right, Ralphie? Remind me who they were. I can't keep track. I send so many cards out now. We got an Ozzie Newsome. Jamian Sherwood, Terrence Ferguson, yeah, so I have to tell you a little about Thursday night game. Yep, I know all about that. I was at the Thursday night Eagles-Cowboys game. That was an interesting game to see the least, between the lightning delay, the spit gate, all that fun stuff. So, Joe Green, J.K. Dobbins, Luther Burden for the Bears. These packs are a little bit of a pain in the ass to open, like people said. I kind of found my rhythm last stream. Give me a couple more packs, we'll get there. Brock Bowers, not a bad second-year player to have. Hey! Dr. Doobie's coming in first. So for you, those of you watching on YouTube, we have some fun functionality. If you are on Twitch, the link's right there in the main camera, twitch.tv/VinnyBlanc. Love to have you there, but also like to have you on YouTube. We get to play some fun stuff. Yeah, Doobie, I did have a great week 1, starting off with an Eagles win. Brock Bowers, Braden Frisk, Trey Harris. Can't complain. Keep ripping through these packs. Again, Doobie, if you see any cards you like, let me know. I did go ahead and finally get some sticky notes so we can sleeve the card, and I'll check after the stream just to make sure it's a duplicate and then mail those out to you. There we go. There's the Malik Neighbors. I don't think we have any Giants fans here yet. J.J. McCarthy. This is a hot pack. Omarion Hampton. So 2 names we all know pretty well, and one, at least that's new to me. So. There we go. Try to keep things going. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Hampton is a Charger. Any interested in claiming that? I'll put it to the side for now. You let me know. Again, as long as I end up with a duplicate by the end of the night, I have no problem sending them out. I'm just kind of ripping these for fun, sharing the wealth. This is starting off with another giant. Brian Burns. Tank Bigsby. I think the Eagles just signed Tank Bigsby today, believe it or not. So I'll have to look into that a little bit more. Matthew Golden. Again, I'm still, I know the big name rookies. Don't know that I know every single rookie at this point. Good practice for me. We're going to start ripping some 2025 Donruss soon on the stream. I actually just ordered 3 holiday tins, so you'll see me open those if they come when they're supposed to by the end of the week. But then eventually we'll get into the retail boxes, the same format that we did Prism, and then we did, Optic with, and then start ripping some 2025 Donruss, be the first person, pull some downtowns, make some money. EJ Speed, Demario Douglas, Khalil Mullings. One thing I have on my to-do list, I really want to take care of that overhead camera. Like I said, right now it's not really an overhead camera, it's just kind of an off-to-the-side camera, but I'm going to kind of ceiling mount something above so you get a nice overhead view for subsequent streams. Just haven't got there yet, so. There we go. There's a jackpot available for anybody on Twitch. 1 channel point redeemed you can claim. Get that first person to get it gets a jackpot. You get a super jackpot. You get a free gift subscription to the stream. So you'll hear it. You'll see it, and then if you look in chat, there should be a notification regarding that jackpot. So, Kyler Murray.
Double super jackpot!
That's insane. We got a super jackpot by Dr. Doobie. Free gift sub to the channel. Doobie, are you a hacker? Let me finish this pack. Braylon Allen, Andrew Makuba. There's an Eagle for you. Rookie Eagle. All right. Doobie, do you already have a gift sub? I don't remember if we took care of your last stream, so let's take a look. Looks like you already have a gift subscription, so, all right. Well, again, keep an eye out for any Chargers card. If we can hook you up, we definitely will. We got to go back and look at that percentage, because I don't know how we're always hitting super jackpots, but you can't be that good. I'm seeing Dr. Doobie's using the exclamation point jackpots command. He has collected 5 super jackpots and 7 jackpots. That's almost a 1-to-1 ratio. That's insane because I think the super jackpots threshold is like 5%, somewhere around there. Frank Tarkenton, Xavier Leggett, Erante Ursay. Just as a side note, if you're into pinball, we do stream pinball. That's kind of exclusive to Twitch, twitch.tv/FinnyBlanc every Wednesday night. We're just getting an early jump this week on streaming some of these score pack openings because I had a bunch of them sitting around. Don't want them to stack up on me or I'll never get them open. Audric Estime, Donovan McNabb, Trey Amos. Ralphie Parker is getting jiggy with us. Ralphie Parker wants to get in some of the cool Twitch action that's not available on YouTube. What's up, Ralphie? So if you look in the bottom section of the screen, again, anybody who is a follower, which is free to do on Twitch, you get one of these really cool, I have no way of pointing to it, unfortunately, but look under the Score Treat logo, a little avatar to represent yourself. Let us know you're here. You could do cool little things with that. Also on Twitch, there should be a little panel where if you don't like the default one given to you, be it Bowser, be it whoever it is, you can customize it. So Marlon Humphrey, Kellen Winslow, Josh Connerly Jr., But I appreciate that follow, Ralphie. You got us. I think it's having trouble updating, but that little bar right below me, the follower goal, I think that puts us at 434 followers on Twitch. Dwarfing in comparison to our almost 700. Wow, we're getting Eagles left and right. 700 followers we're approaching on, or subscribers on YouTube. So, Jalen Hurts, Cortland Sutton, Savion Williams. So we're hitting some Eagles for myself. No good rookies yet. Yeah, so what we're trying to ultimately do is get monetized on YouTube. That'll help us do a lot bigger giveaways. So it's kind of two things we're trying to do. Get to 1,000 subscribers, which is just a matter of time. We'll keep trucking along, and then we really got to start to work on those 4,000 watch hours. So we'll collectively work on that as a team to get you guys some better giveaways hopefully soon. Kamani Vidal, Jordan Mailata. Man, nothing but Eagles tonight. Princely Uman Emelian. Definitely butchered that one, but I'm going to pretend like I hit it. Yeah, so on Twitch, we usually route the music not to the VOD so it doesn't get flagged for copyright stuff, but it destroyed the output for YouTube. So we're rolling with no music tonight. We'll try and keep things entertaining so it's not so quiet and stagnant in the background for you. How's the microphone sound? I am using a wired mic instead of my typical wireless mic, so let me know. AJ Barner, Joe Cribbs, Nick Imanawari. So again, our main two goals are get a replacement for Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Ashton Gentry, Shador Sanders. Those are actually just base score cards. These are score a treat that we're opening. Little on the lower end side, meant to be kind of a fun giveaway for the kids, but you hit one of these rookies in that 31 numbered parallel, be worth $400 or $500. So there's always a chance. That's what's fun. Taysom Hill, Christian Gonzalez, Jadon Blue. All right, glad to hear the sound is good. One thing I thought was interesting for these, typically the numbering is, succinct across the rookies and and the vets. So typically, if it's a 400 card set, 1 through 300 are going to be your vets, 300 through 400 are going to be your rookies, something to that effect. Not the case with this score treat. It threw me for a loop. So I think it is a 400 card set, but the rookies are numbered 1 through 100. Then there's a separate set of 1 through 300 of the vets. So first time I had seen that before, but maybe that's more of a score thing. I've never opened score product before. Drake London, Caleb Williams. There we go. That's solid. Jalen Royals. So not bad. Like I said, we got 120 packs of 3 cards. So we're going to end up, 360 cards at the end of the night to go through and organize, minus what we give away to some viewers who claim them. So we'll keep an eye on that. Tyler Lockett, Cameron Dicker, Curtis Rourke. So definitely help me out, guys. If you know any of these college players, or maybe you watch more college football than I do, shout out if I'm glossing over some of these rookies that maybe we should be paying a little bit more attention to. Again, I'm just looking for those big names. Let's see if we can get myself in frame a little bit more. How does that work? Now you can see my Jersey Shore barbecue shirt with pig logo. Of course, always repping the Eagles on the headgear. We got Brian Urlacher, Jerome Bettis, the Bus, Damian Martinez. Yeah, so last stream, like I said, we opened up only 2. We started off to do 120 packs, but only got through 80. We are going to get the full 120 this time. In those 2 packs, we got the George Pickens. Typically, I think 1 in 125 packs will have a number card. Hey, Jason the Gecko's here. What's up, Jason? Let's see if I can give Jason a little... Where's the viewer icon? Do you have any score treat cards of a guy named Bashal Tutton? Is he a rookie? I don't know that I've opened one yet. If you see it live on stream, definitely let me know, claim it. We'll sleeve it and put a sticky note on it. All right, let's go through our rookie pile real quick for you. I also have a rookie pile from last time. We're looking for Tutton. Not yet. Jaguars, we'll keep looking. Again, if you're able to stay here live and claim it, that's great. You can always watch the video on demand afterwards and claim the cards that way if they weren't previously claimed by anybody. So, Adam Thielen, Robert Brazil, Siobhan Revel Jr. Is he somebody you personally collect? You just looking for any Jaguars? Did he go to college? What's the draw for him? James Cook. Austin Eckler had a pretty good game the other day. Ty Felton. So our best hit is this George Pickens from last time. So I have it on the boom stand because our goal is to try and get something better than this. You can see it is the bat foil parallel numbered to 399. So these are the highest numbered cards you can get. So we got cards to 399, cards to 99, and cards to 31. The 31s are what we're really looking for. So again, anybody on Twitch right now can use that one channel point redeem to get that jackpot. Potentially get yourself a free gift sub to the channel so you don't have to see any ads. Again, the more you watch on Twitch, you get channel points, which you can use to redeem all kinds of cool things. Hey, what's going on, Owen? Appreciate you stopping by. Again, if it's late for you, apologize. You can watch the video back at any time. Again, I know you're a subscriber to the channel, so if we pull any Eagles, we've pulled a lot of Eagles so far. We pulled a Jalen Hurts, a Donovan McNabb, Mailata, Makuba. Watch the video replay. Just drop a comment with who you want, and we can ship something out in your next package. So, Jason says, I opened one and got absolutely nothing, not even any PC cards or good rookies. Yeah, I mean, you're getting 40 packs for $20. Doesn't really relate to other cards. So, Mark Ripien, Mike Evans, Torrey Horton. Ghost Slipper's here. What's going on, Ghost Slipper? I'm trying to see here. Yep, so that little audio notification, if you look in the bottom left-hand corner, Dr. Doobie checked in first, Ghost Slipper checked in second. We still have third place that can be redeemed. I'll catch you next time, Owen. Somebody did just start a Champion of the Hill battle, which is pretty cool. So for anybody on Twitch, the next 60 seconds, just type
No, the party don't start till I walk in.
That was loud. Major Drain's third. Major Drain's here in time for our first Champion of the Hill battle of the night. Exclamation point, join to get in. Major Drain, correct me if I'm wrong, I think is a Raiders fan. So Major Drain, if you see any Raiders cards that you like, just let me know. We'll sticky note them. We can mail them out to you for free. As long as you're subscribed.
No, the party don't start till I walk in.
Man, I think we really got to lower that audio. Is that audio super loud on that redeem? I knew you were a Falcons fan, Jason. Didn't know you were a Virginia Tech fan, right? That's good to know. 10 seconds left on the Champion of the Hill. Then we'll open our next pack. Nice little finger break for myself. Fight's coming to an end. The cool thing is, again, for those viewers on Twitch, whoever wins this, not only are you going to win today, your name will be overwritten on the channel point redeem until we have our next battle. So congrats to Ghost Flipper is the new Champion of the Hill. Congrats, Ghost Flipper. Everybody give some love to Ghost Flipper in chat. And we're back to our next pack. We got a Jaleel McClellan, Chris Godwin, Trevion Henderson. Back to back, belly to belly, you're a beast. I apologize, I know you sent me, oh, there's another AJ Brown. Owen is just missing out on these Eagles. I saw the message you sent me on Discord. I've just been super busy. I haven't responded to you yet, so I'll give you my input on that. Thanks again for all your work as usual. A.J. Brown, Michael Vick, Kyle McCord. Kyle McCord, I think, is a decent quarterback. I've seen his name come up a couple times. You like the Vic? All right. Again, full disclosure here. I'm going to flag it for you. We're going to write Jason the Gecko on it. And then, again, as long as I have a duplicate of it, I'll send it out to you. Jason the Gecko. There you go. That's yours, my friend. So we got our first claim card of the night. Let's see what we got next. Originally in my mind, I had like a cool thing where I'd put the card up and put your name, in the background. Just didn't kind of work out like that. So we're a little crooked here. Let's see what we could fix. There we go. C.J. Mosley, Chris Jones, Kenneth Grant. So far, nothing. Some nights it's just going to be like that. Then again, you don't feel as bad only opening a $20 pack instead of, a $200 box and getting absolutely crushed. Nick Bolton, Vince Young, Kobe Bryant. Like I said, did pull a lot of Eagles earlier. I do sell a lot of team sets on eBay. I open so many of those optic packs. Eventually I'll get all the Rams, I'll get all the Cowboys and throw those up there and sell them for a couple bucks. So we'll do the same thing here too. I think, Ralphie, we got you over Sean Gary last time. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ken Houston, they ran out of ink on his card apparently. Caden Prather. We got a numbered card. We're money on these packs. We got a number card. Breece Hall. Ugh. Let's save it for the back. Raheem Sanders. Come on, give me a stud. Breece Hall and all right, C.J. Mosley on a color match. We'll take that. That's going to be 361 of 399. So we set out for our mission. Let's leave that bad boy up. I probably got tons of Falcons, Jason. So if you want, what I can go do is, I've done this for other people, go through all my prism color, go through all my optic color, and put a lot together of like all my Falcons and send it off to you for a reasonable price. So. All right, so we can show off the fresh C.J. Mosley. There's another jackpot. George Pickens is going to go away for a little bit. Yeah, again, I don't have anything super high end, so I'm not going to be charging an arm and a leg. Hey, what's up, Camden Cards? Good to see you. Let me show you one thing real quick, like what I got for Penix. Now this is going to be a spoiler alert because I think this will be tomorrow's episode that comes out, but what we did pull out of yesterday's optic pack, the My House Penix. We got the Retro Penix, Play Action Penix, Primary Color Penix, 2 Passing Grade Penix. Randomly ended up with this College Penix and 1 more Passing Grade, so... yeah, so I'll put something together for you. Give me 1 second. So I don't have any mosaic, but I have lots of prism and optics. So if you have a lot of optic already, that's cool. Camden, what's my best card? Probably my Saquon Barkley Uptown as of right now. Again, collected a lot of baseball when I was young. Just started getting back into football like in March. So, I mean, that's the card that I still have. I just sold the Mahomes Uptown. That one was probably technically worth more. But yeah, so my personal collection for Eagles really is just 2 cards right now. I have the Saquon Uptown, and I have the Jalen Hurts Sunday Kings. So always looking to add to that. Quentin Johnson, Micah McFadden, RJ Harvey. Yeah, I think I have a lot of Bijan Robinson color and stuff like that, so I'll go through it all for you. Danielle Hunter, Golden Tate the Third, Jalen Walker. Oh, there you go. See, that's where I pull it from. I have it all just stashed away. Ideally, I'm going to sell off cards so I have more money to keep buying the daily packs, but always got to have fresh stuff to send you guys out for free. So, Nico Collins, Willie Gault, Benjamin Morrison. I'm not on Whatnot yet. I probably should be. Everybody asks me, right? So I've watched some other stuff on Whatnot. I haven't bought anything on there. Is Whatnot for only doing like live auctions, or can I just post cards and then people buy them? I think that's more like what Collects is, right? I am on eBay. Just look up Vinny Blanc, VINNYBLANC. You should see my store on eBay. Tyrone Tracy Jr., Billy Sims, Quinshawn Judkins. Awesome. Yeah, we'll make something work. Okay, you can post cards too. That's good to know. I'd say the easiest thing is, if you want to get in touch, send me an email to info@vinnyblanc with a C.com, info@vinnyblanc, and just say, hey, I was on your YouTube stream. I want some more information. What do you got for sale? We're going to start to do breaks pretty soon on our Facebook group. So if you want to, claim your favorite team, now's the time to get in there. Once we get closer to filling it, we'll talk about what kind of product we're going to do, what kind of price point and stuff like that. But always good to get your information now. Alec Pierce, Josh Hines Allen, Shamar Stewart. All right, let's see what we've got here. 1, 2, 3. These boxes never end. 4, 5, 6 more packs. Can we hit at least one of these 6 rookie quarter? Oh, 7. They're so thin. Can we hit at least one of these? See, that's good feedback to have. Don't want to invest all this time. All right, Jason, I'll shoot you. Give me till the end of the day tomorrow. I'll shoot you the list of the Falcons lots that I have available. So, but that's good feedback, Camden. So maybe it's not worth my time to get on Collects if it's difficult to sell there. eBay's worked out pretty good. I don't sell anything too high end. Just nice little $20 to $50 hits here and there. Rashi Rice, Greg Russo, Tez Johnson. We got a Drew Bledsoe, Isaac Grundo, and a Will Campbell. So anybody else is hanging out with us, it's your first time here, don't be afraid to speak up and chat. A lot more fun talking with you guys than just sitting here opening packs in silence. That's why we do it like this. Again, if you are subscribed on YouTube, you can claim cards for free. We'll mail them out to you. Again, if you're watching this video after the fact, we can also do that too. Jalen Conker, Rico Daldal, DJ Giddens. Yeah, the only problem is if you have a follower base of 10,000 and I say, hey, I'm going live and there's 500 people there to buy auctions. If I go on Whatnot and I'm selling to 2 people, those auctions are going to be 50 cents, right? Unless I'm not thinking about it the right way. Dalton Hillard, Tony Dorsett, Nick Squirton. All right, third to last pack, Deebo Samuel, Robert Mathis, Tyler Shug. Got our next jackpot up for grabs for our Twitch viewers. Dr. Doobie's hacked the system and found out a way how to make it a super jackpot every time, so talk to him if you have any questions. Jacoby Myers, Jalen Tolbert, Colston Loveland.
Jackpot!
There we go. B-Dods, congratulations on the jackpot. I think that's your first one. Congratulations. Moving forward, you can type exclamation point jackpots to see how many you've collected over the course of all the streams. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Xavier Worthy, Trevor Etienne. So we just made it through our first box. No rookies, but we did get the numbered card, so I can't complain. CJ Mosley, kind of a color match, still on the Jets, so we'll call that a win. All right, let's dig into box number 2. I'll give you a little anecdote while we get this set up. I did buy a box of what was supposed to be sealed retail Prism packs on eBay for like $120 for 24 packs. Went to open them, the packs, 75% of them were opened already. Had to fight with eBay, got my money back. They said, you know what, like, the seller is not gonna, expect the stuff back. We're just gonna give you money. So I kind of got to rip it, and as expected, there was absolute garbage in there. You're supposed to get 3 black and white checkerboards. I only got 2. You're supposed to get 2 silvers. I got 3. Not a single decent rookie. The person obviously just took anything good out of there, but it was fun to rip, just for fun to be like, can we actually get something? So Camden, do you use Twitch at all? So this little link right here, twitch.tv/VinnyBlanc, you're only going to be able to use a lot of the functionality like capturing jackpots and triggering, Champion of the Hill battles, doing some photograph rewards, if you're on Twitch. So if not, I apologize. Just as happy to have you on YouTube, just to show you some of the cool stuff we can do. If we come over here, we have something called the Polaroid Redeem. I'll try my best to trigger this. Let's go. Numbered card. So again, you guys can utilize this at any time. Oh, we're taking an ad break, so we're going to wait the minute and 30 seconds because I want everybody to be able to see this. In the meantime, I'm just going to do a little bit of organization here on my side. There we go. Let's kill some time with my dog. Again, not perfectly set up for this scene, but yeah, you still get the idea. So I need a timer so I know when that the ad break is done. You can't help me out with that, Dr. Doobie, because you're a subscriber. You have ad-free viewing, right? All right, let's go ahead and show it off just in case. So hopefully everything's set up correctly. There it is. Fresh to death. Going to Discord. If you're not on our Discord, you're missing out. We got a numbered card. All right. Box number 2. Let's start ripping. I think even if you're on YouTube, you should get that link to my Discord if you'd like to join. That doesn't cost anything. Bryce Young, Taysom Hill, Malachi Starks. I'm going to spill this soda and I'm going to be really pissed. Got to get that out of the way. You know it's bad when the garbage can's overflowing. Jared Goff, Trey Tucker, Derek Harmon. So now the question is going to be, can we hit 2 number cards in the same rip? That is the question. Jatavion Sanders, Audric Estime, Dylan Gabriel. Now, I can't remember. I'll have to go back and watch the last video. That numbered card was in the second position. I don't remember where it was last time. There's only 3 cards in a pack. I'm going to say it's probably always in the second position, which is a good thing because it's kind of protected between the other 2 cards in terms of it, not getting damaged. I think that 3rd spot is always reserved for the rookies, so I'll be interested to see if you do get a rookie number card, would that be in the 3rd spot? So, Arenas Williams, Max Crosby, Antoine Wells Jr. And these jackpots are firing. So the one cool thing is I'm working on reworking the jackpot redeem so it's specific to this stream. So instead of seeing that pop bumper, which is, signifies kind of like a pinball stream, I am going to have a pack of cards that rotates there so you'll know. And instead of that pinball sound, we'll have a football card or some kind of pack opening related sound. And then your options are going to be one of 3 things. Right now it's just jackpot or super jackpot. But what we're going to have are a base card, a parallel card, or a 1 of 1. So when you get the 1 of 1, that's when you're going to get the free subscription to the channel, or maybe we'll have a card giveaway for that. So just need some time to code it up. Khalil Shakir, Rondé Barber, Kyle Williams. Jamian Sherwood, Baker Mayfield, who's balling out, Tataria McMillan. T-Mac, I think he goes by, right? We got A. Edgerrin James, Ken Anderson, Will Johnson. So any predictions? Let's see, by the time we finish this second box, how many of the 4 rookie that we have up on the stand will we have replaced with their Score a Treat Halloween parallels? Just the pumpkins. All right, that's our second. Caleb Williams, solid. Trevor Lawrence. Jake Bringstall. All right, got a Lamar Jackson. James Cook, Landon Jackson. Almost an all Jackson pack, missed it by 1. There's another Falcon for Jason the Gecko, Tyler Algier, Zay Flowers, Donovan Jackson. I'm going to say by the time I rip these, I have 3 more coming to do 1 more episode next week, having ripped what should be 8 of these. I think we've got to be pretty close to done the set, so that at that point we'll know we can just give away any card that we rip on the stream. Cameron Dicker, Michael Penix Jr., let's go. Isaiah Bond. It's so weird seeing these second-year quarterbacks not with the rookie insignia. Vince Young, a throwback. Kobe Bryant. Kevin Winston Jr. Got some pretty cool. We got Bowser, a Storm, a Johnny Cage, and myself as Cable down there representing. Let's go. Malik Hooker, Rashawn Gary, Will Howard. Part of the epic comeback last night, Dalton Kincaid, Marlon Humphrey, part of the falling apart entourage, unfortunately, Walter Nolan. All right, got a Darnell Mooney, DK Metcalf, Kelvin Banks Jr. So for anybody else who's still here, who's your team? How do you feel after week 1? Who you got week 2? I know as an Eagles fan, speaking of Eagles, there's Jordan Mailata. I think that's our second one. Not the cleanest week 1, but a win is a win. Deshaun Watson, Jackson Dart. Probably the best rookie quarterback we pulled tonight so far. Not one of the 4 I have up there, but maybe we'll see him as a starter in a couple of weeks. Parker Washington, Ivan Pace Jr., Jaden Higgins. The nice thing is you get a solid number of rookies. You know, you get 1 in every single pack, so we should have 120 rookies by the time we're done this rip. So a lot of times in sets, you know, it's a lot harder to get the rookies. You get so much overflow of veteran base, and then just trying to fill in those rookies, but not necessarily the case here. Chris Jones, Derwin James, Ashton Genty. There we go. First one of the night. It's about time. So we're 2/5 of the way there. We got a new bat. We got an Ashton Genty. Here we go. Feel like we're making a little bit of progress. Baby steps. All right, got an Aiden Hutchinson, Tyrone Tracy Jr., Jalen Milrow. So only 1 card claimed so far. We got a Michael Vick for Jason McDeco. Hopefully we end up with 2 of those by the time the stream's over. Let's see what we got here. Jamar Chase for the Bengals. Mark Ripien, Phil Maffa. The nice thing is you could tell right away there's only 3 cards in the pack. You see that nice little bit of green foil or candy corn foil sticking out. You hit the number card. Always a good feeling. Troy Franklin, Matt Areza, Xavier Watts. Got our next jackpot available right up here for our Twitch viewers. 1 channel point redeem. First person to grab it. This garbage can's not going to like me by the end of the night. Doug Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Abdul Carter, the solid rookie right there. For the G-Men, all right, Tucker Kraft. Remember his name being called out a couple times in the Green Bay win. Justin Simmons, Mason Taylor. Oh, 2 packs there. So they're so thin, I don't even know I got 2 packs. Although, the packs we open on the channel every day are only 4 cards, so it's not that much more. Josh Hines Allen, Ricky Pearsall, first Ricky Pearsall tonight, Dylan Sampson. Khalil Mack, Rashi Rice, Andres Borgales. Hopefully I did that name justice. Oh, I thought I saw something there. Making it up in my mind. Joe Thomas, Jimmy Smith, Mason Graham. Saw some of the purple peeking out. I thought it was a purple parallel. Here we go. Got a Chris Godwin for Tampa Bay, Rashad Bateman, Jack Sawyer. We're up to find some magic in the second half of this pack, and in the third pack, if we want to complete getting the Cam Ward, the Travis Hunter, and the Shador parallels. Jalen Tolbert, Devin Singletary, Cam Skeetaboo. I like the way he runs. I don't know if anybody saw that Giant game, but he is not afraid of contact in the least. All right, oldie but goodie, John Elway. We do have some of the retired players mixed in here in this 400 card set. Jameis Williams, Caleb Johnson. So once again, congrats to our first place, second place, and third place redeemers of the night. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen, Dr. Doom Ghost for Major Drain. Appreciate you all. Cooper DeJean, Mr. Pick 6 in the Super Bowl himself, Jerry Jeudy, Jade Barron. Right now, I'm just banking on seeing another Michael Vick so we can send that one out to Jason the Gecko. Got a little sneak peek at the back card there. That's okay. Vinny Testaverde, Zach Charbonnet, Harold Fannin Jr. All right, let's see what we got. For your Jaguars, Brian Thomas Jr., Malik Neighbors. I think that's our second or third one. Tyleek Williams. We got Altoon, Joe Burrow, first Joe Burrow of the night, Jordan James on the rookie. All right, Tyler Boyd, Quentin Johnson, Byshul Tootin. There it is. We got it. Who asked for the Byshul? Was that you, Doobie? Somebody did. I have to go back and read chat. Somebody was asking for him and we pulled it. We're going to leave that right there until we figure out who that is. Oh, was it? Was it Jason the Gecko? I'll go back and check chat later. I just saw the name and I'm like, hey, they were just talking about him. Could have pulled it last week too and just didn't even know. Golden Tate, at least I know I got one now. Rich Gannon, Riley Leonard. Isn't that funny? We know each other by our teams. Oh, the Chargers guy. No, the Falcons guy. I think it was the Eagles guy who asked. Had to battle that pack a little bit. Jordan Addison. Remember pulling a lot of his rookies last year. Now in the second year. Ramondre Stevenson. Josh Simmons. We got a Jonathan Taylor. Yep, Doobie confirms it was Jason the Gecko, so I'll reach out to Jason and let him know I have his email address. Jonathan Taylor, Chris Olave for the Saints, Cam Ward. Boom. 3/5 of the way there with only a couple of packs to go left in this box. So we got ourselves a Cam Ward Jack-O-Lantern parallel. We got an Ashton Genty. We got a CJ Mosley on the Bats number card. All right, so one box to go. Actually, a couple more packs here, but then one box to go. And we're looking for a Shador and a Travis Hunter. Let's clean up shop a little bit. Looking a little sloppy here, if you ask me. I didn't know that we were getting a new card for the boom stand, and we did it, so I feel good about that. Also makes for a nice thumbnail when we can say, hey, we pulled a number card instead of, watch this video, we pulled nothing. Stephon Gilmore, TJ Watt, Jack Beck. Here we go. We got a Nick Bonito, Xavier McKinney, Tyler Warren. There's a little stud tight end for you from Penn State. Last pack of the box, or last pack of the pack rather. Last pack magic. Let's rub it for good luck. Here we go. Man, this pack feels extra thin. Not that they all don't, but. Alright, so there goes our shot of hitting 2 number cards in the same pack. We got one though, so we can't complain. Demario Douglas. Jaden Reed, Ollie Gordon for your Miami Dolphins. All right, 40 more packs, so all that separates us and your free time for the rest of the night. So let's get to it. Again, just to clarify, so the bats that we've hit 2 of now are the highest number parallels, so the least rare, but numbered to 399 are the bats. There's Trick or Treats, which have all the candy around the perimeter in black. Those are numbered to 99. And the spider webs are what we really want to hit, numbered to only 31 of each card. And those are the ones where you hit one of these guys up here. It could be a $500 card out of this $20 pack. So something cool, something to motivate us to keep going. A little sloppy in there. Here we go. We're not too terribly crooked, are we? First pack. Always peeking ahead to see if I see any foils sticking out. Mark Gastineau, Robert Brazil, Malachi Starks.
Jackpot!
Jackpot goes to B-Daz. Second jackpot. Congratulations. Parker Washington, Christian Gonzalez, Derek Harmon. Another Tyler Algier, Greg Dortch, Tyler Shaw. B-Dot is a Niners fan. Have we? I think I pulled a Ricky Pearsall. Let us know if there's any cards you want to claim. We'll mail them out to you for free. That's how we operate here. If it's your first time checking us out, I don't know if you've seen youtube.com/@V1NNYBLANC. Let's see if we can drop that in chat. Make it easier for you guys. Just in case you're not already following on YouTube, if you go ahead and subscribe there, we do a daily channel, 30 seconds short, new episode every day, rip a pack of Optic, let people give a comment who their favorite team is, pick a winner, and mail them out a card. So I'm all about giving out free cards as much as I can. Tucker Kraft, Austin Eckler, Jake Bringstool. And again, if anyone's interested in breaks, just send me an email to info@vinnyblanc.com. Oh, nice. Yeah, so B-Dodge, you've probably already a follower on Twitch, but you may not be on YouTube. So, again, I really only air these on Twitch so that we have all the fun functionality. But really, I try and keep all my sports card content to YouTube and all my pinball to Twitch. So you won't really see any of my VODs get saved down or cross-platform or anything like that other than doing these live rips. Aiden Hutchinson, Tyreek Hill, Antoine Wells Jr. Speaking of pinball, we will be back on pinball tomorrow night. Still on Jurassic Park. I'm trying to get things up and running for Stranger Things. My side armor just came. I want to switch my flipper buttons out to red. A couple other little modifications, and then we'll switch back over to that. I actually have a mod to work on the TK lock, so we don't get any more rejects there. All right. David Montgomery, Brees Hall, Landon Jackson. All right. Giving a little down press to the garbage can. Khalil Mack, Geno Stone, Donovan Jackson. I feel like it was Landon Jackson. I'm like, did we just pull the same rookie back to back? Here we go. Oh, I gotta keep switching off the multi-chat. I'm losing the YouTube chats, unfortunately. Oh wow, so we have a pretty similar lineup then, Dodds. I have a Stranger Things Premium, a Wonka LE, a Godzilla Premium, and a Jurassic Park Premium. So we have a pretty similar lineup. If you were to get another machine, if I could airdrop you a machine to your house right now, what would your next one be? I won't spoil it and tell you what mine is. T. Higgins, Grady Jarrett, Devin Neal. Yeah, I've been dead set on what I want next. All these recent releases that came out since then, Kong, Harry Potter, have not really swayed me in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, so there's a place by me about 5 minutes away. It's got like 60 machines on the floor, kind of one of those, pay one price, get in all day type things. They've had some other spookies, but they always get in the new JJPs, they get in the new Sterns. I've not played an Evil Dead, but I agree with you. I think that game looks great. For me, though, it's got to be Jaws Premium. So, Doug Williams, Fred Warner, Nick Squirton. So, to be honest, the way my office is set up, I have my desk here in front of me, 2 pinball machines to the left, 1 pinball machine to the right, 1 pinball machine behind me, and then my golden tee. So, I really only have room to fit 1 more pinball machine, so I got to be very careful with whatever I buy next. I'm kind of locked in at that point. Yeah, I really like Jaws. I like some of to be honest, I've never seen Evil Dead, so I probably like it that much more even if I did, but just some of the cool integration with like the shotgun shells, for the targets that you're hitting. A lot of cool stuff in that game. Joe Thomas, Travis Kelce, Kyle Monangai. Kyle Monangai, a name I remember calling out last stream. I think first time calling his name out this stream though. Let's see what we got. Man. Hitting the chords all over the place. We got Theo Johnson, Justin Herbert for the Chargers. Matthew Golden on the rookie. Yes, I have not played Kong either. I know there's a Kong, there's a Harry Potter waiting for me next time I can find a couple of free minutes to get up there. John Elway, Chris Boswell, Gunnar Helm. Beetlejuice would be pretty legit. You know, they gotta have those kind of like on, what am I thinking of? Medieval Madness, the trolls popping up, right? All those sandworms popping up from the playfield. A lot of cool stuff you could do with Beetlejuice. That movie used to freak me out as a kid. Altoon, Xavier Worthy, Kevin Winston Jr. Doobie likes Evil Dead. Yeah, I've not got, I don't, you know, me and Dodds haven't gotten to play one yet, so. What do you like about it? Any 30-second strategy if I was going to go up and play one for the first time? George Pickens. So again, George Pickens is the first bat that we got last time. Now we got the C.J. Mosley, Rico Dowdle, Abdul Carter. Second one of the night. Do we have any Giants fans here? Doobie is just here to flap the flippers, or flip the flappers, however you say it. All right, we got a Tavondre Sweat, Christian McCaffrey. Do we have any Niners fans still here? Josh Connerly Jr. Yeah, so I have, let me think what I have. I have one more pack of these of 40 and two more on the way would be 3. So we could do one more stream of it. And I have one more loose pack. I don't know if I'll buy any more after that. I mean, I think we've gotten pretty lucky in hitting a numbered card each time. There we go. Jaden Daniels. Card gods have spoken. Anytime I talk about not ripping anymore, they're going to start to give me good cards, right? Grant Calicatera for the Eagles. Princely Eumonymilian. Dodds, you want that C-Mac? Going once, going twice. Cool. Again, let me flag it for you. Just make sure I got a duplicate of it. Can you shoot me an email, info@vinnyblanc.com? This way I have your contact information, because it'll be hard to remember to reach back out to you on Twitch. Put it down for Dodds. Second card claimed of the night. Actually, I'm going to put that other one for Jason the Gecko as well. Go get you a jackpot or two. Ooh. Here we go. Yeah, bad news, right? George Kittle's going to be out a couple of weeks. Saw something about that earlier today. Bucky Irving, Brian Robinson Jr., Nick Imanawari. Slide in the stack. Slide in the stack. Another Cooper DeJean. Bo Nix. Come on, can this be a 3-card hitter pack for us? Travis Hunter, let's go. It's the best pack of the night. Cooper DeJean, Bo Nix, Travis Hunter. Gets us one step closer to our goal. Oh, B-Dodds. Are you back now? Just shoot me an email to info@vinnyblanc.com with a C, same way it is on there, and just say, hey, this is Dodds, and shoot me your address. Again, I'm just going to make sure that I got a duplicate of it, and we'll send it out to you. And then if you're not already following me on YouTube, definitely follow me. And then you'll have even more chances to win. We'll do a daily video where we give a card away. But in case you missed it, we just did pull a Travis Hunter in that pack, so we're at almost hitting for the cycle. We got our Cam Ward, we got our Travis Hunter, we got a Bat and CJ Mosley, we got an Ashton Genty. Is there a Shador hiding for us? That's the goal. Anything on top of that is icing. One thing I have to look into, does anybody know anything about royalty-free music, DMC-free music? I'd love to have something in the background, but last time it just totally obliterated my upload to YouTube. Stuff was sanctioned out. It was all copyright infringement. So we went no music here. Doobie uses AI music. It's okay. What do you use as a source for that? Is there just like a YouTube playlist I can play and bring it in as a browser source? Jason Taylor, Michael Pittman Jr., Amika Abuka. All we have are the faint sounds of jackpots going off in the background, occasional music from the Champion of the Hill, and my voice. We got Stephon Gilmore, Puka Nakua, Mason Graham. Oh, you made them yourself. Okay. Yeah, I'm not that talented. Although I'm sure, just getting into ChatGPT, I'm sure I could be like, ChatGPT, just make me some background music. Khalil Shakir, Justin Fields. Again, I don't want to oversimplify it or take away from what you did. Another Cam Skeetabo for the Giants. I'm going to have to go grab my Via's for Vendetta mask. Take a picture with this CJ Mosley towards the end of the stream, so make sure you stick around for that. Major Drain says Doobie's AI music is awesome. Okay, so I'll definitely have to check it out then. What's going on, Major Drain? Definitely join me for some hot pinball action on the Jurassic Park front tomorrow night. $10 a month. Yeah, you just ask it to make background music and it does it for you. If you want lyrics and stuff, get more complex. Okay. Vita Vea, the big guy. J.K. Dobbins. Caleb Johnson. Where are you, Shador? I really want a nice background picture with all my pumpkin parallels. Like, I thought it would be as easy as don't route the music to the VOD in Twitch, and then if it also didn't route the music to YouTube, but it's not that easy. YouTube is getting whatever we're getting live here, so we're kind of stuck with it. Unless I find a workaround for that. We got Dalton Kincaid, Patrick Surtain, Jahdae Barron. We'll do a pack count, what we got left after this pack here. Looks about halfway done this box. Brian Thomas, Denzel Ward, JT Chumalu. Healthy amount left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we were a little less than halfway done. 11, 12, 13, just kidding. 14, 15, 16. Yep, just about halfway done. We got 3 cards claimed so far this stream. Again, let me know. Shout it out if you want anything. We'll mail it out to you totally for free. Who else does that? This guy. Darnell Mooney. J.J. McCarthy. Harold Fannin Jr. Troy Franklin. Donovan McNabb. Number 5 will always love you. Ollie Gordon. Any guesses what pack Shador is hiding in? Or is he going to ghost us tonight? Jamar Chase making a couple appearances. Jervon Dexter. Tyler Warren, again, making a couple appearances. So how did you get into the AI making music making, Doobie? Josie Jewell, Cortland Sutton, Michael Williams. We got a Malik Hooker, Demondre Lenore, Pat Bryant. Doobie says, same as me, I got hit with a copyright strike, so I look for some alternatives. Somebody had mentioned to me, I think Retro Game Gal, T-Pain has a playlist. It's not AI music, it's all actual real music, but it's all somehow DMC free or something like that. That was another thing I had to look into. Did a quick Google. Didn't have enough time to figure it out before stream, so I gave up on it. But that's another option as well. All right, for my Seahawk friends, the name I love to say, Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Braylon Allen, Tyleek Williams. We got an Edgerrin James, Jalen Warren, Xavier Restrepo. Lamar Jackson. Maybe we'll put some of these in the giveaway pile when we get closer to Halloween. Calvin Ridley, Trey Harris. Chop Robinson, Jeffrey Simmons, Elijah Arroyo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, slipped there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left. We're just over the hour and 12 mark. I'm going to quickly slide out after a pack or two to go grab that mask for our final screenshot. Jatavion Sanders, Raheem Mostert, Cameron Williams. Actually, let me go grab that now. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. There's a jackpot while we wait. Nice little V is for Vendetta mask. We'll pull that off if we can. Where can we hide that for now? Right there.
Jackpot!
Jackpot going to Major Drain with 16 jackpots. Major Drain, do we have any super jackpots yet? Exclamation point jackpots. We can check. I know that Doobie hoards them, but Nick Benito, Derrick Henry, the Beast, James Pierce Jr. packs are going to smithereens. No supers for Major Drain yet? Alright. The night's young. Got all night tomorrow night on Pinball to get one. Tyron Matthew. Look at that upside down card. What do we got? What do we got going on there? Peyton Wilson. And then Torrey Horton. They threw me for a loop with the upside down card. They're not usually upside down. And then there were 4. Tank Dell, Keenan Allen. I think that's the first one I ever got in here, Dr. Doobie, these score treats, to be honest. Trevion Henderson. Usually you see like an upside down or a backwards card in a regular pack, and you're like, oh, this is a hit. I'm going to flip it and it's a signature or it signifies something. Not so much in these packs, because literally all we can get are the bats, the spider webs, and the candy. For the trick-or-treats, I think they're called. And so far, the 2 I've gotten have both been face forward. Might be the first Bryce Young we've gotten, though. Bryce Young for Carolina. Rashid Shaheed. Kyle McCord. Like 5th Kyle McCord we've gotten. 2 more packs. 2 more chances at a Shador. Arenas Williams, Rome Adunze, another name I love saying, RJ Harvey. All right, last pack of the night. For your viewing pleasure. Again, I appreciate everybody who stopped by. Major Drain as always. Dodds Doobie. I know a lot of our YouTube friends have left already. Jason the Gecko is here. Owen stopped by. Who else am I forgetting? I apologize. All right, not ending the night with 2 numbered cards, but 1 is definitely a success. Can we get the Shador in the last pack? Andrew Van Ginkel, Riley Moss, Jalen Walker. So not bad. We go 3 for 4 in getting pumpkin parallels for our rookies. We get a new bat parallel, so we have a total of 2 now. We did 2 packs last stream and got the George Pickens. We did 3 packs tonight and got the CJ Mosley on the nice color match. I like that there. So let's go ahead and get a nice screenshot that we can use for our thumbnail. Don't be alarmed. I'm not part of Anonymous. It'll just go nice with the Halloween theme. Here we go, if I can hit it right. We're going to do a little blur filter on it too, so. This mask, I can't even see out of it. That was a great picture to get. All right, I like it. Appreciate you, Dr. Doobie. Hopefully you had some fun hanging out with me. Hopefully, if there's any cards you want to claim, just let me know. Yeah, it was fun. Just in a little less than an hour and a half. Again, I'll be back for Pinball tomorrow night. YouTube.com/@Vinny Blanc with a 1, V1NNYBLANC. We're trying to hit 700 subscribers. We give away a free card every day, so check me out on there. I'll be back with Pinball tomorrow night, and then Pinball again next week, and cards next week. You know how we do here on the channel. Let's see. Is anybody else in our friend group streaming? Major Tree, you see anybody that's on? Let's see. hate to not raid into somebody and waste it, but Amiga? Let's go check out Amiga. Little change of pace. Amiga underscore Cammy. Alright, so those of you on Twitch, you could join the raid with me. The YouTube folks, I think this may be the end of our night. We got 2 viewers ready to raid Amiga. Alright, let's roll in there with a 2 strong. Say hello, and I'll catch you guys next week. Boom.
Okay, I should get one more. And here we go. I live in Brian. Like a man. What's making you black? Thank you so much for the ride. Oh, Dr. Juben. Oh, I'm having a now I can play the game. So no, I'm good. Now I'm having a great shoot day there, but where are they going to know? Now I've been again. You can have a good friend. I'm just playing up in Cambodia for a minute. And I'm playing a game that really keeps me on my toes. Oh, get coffee. I forgot. I'm opening football class tonight, but shoot pinballs tomorrow night. Okay, you can have fun opening the car. Give me a warm here. I'm gonna get back to the game and see how far I can get. I think I'm on. And then digging down more of that